Hello, Mike, from sunny London. Paul. Hope it's good weather wherever you are. Here we are, 1,000 miles between us, shooting stars in the night. We've come so far, I can't leave you behind me. Everything reminds me of who you are, innocent and free, so alive, running wild through my mind. Days that last forever, everything I'm thinking of. Summer night, take flight, follow the ocean light. Heartbeat, bare feet, running on an empty beach. Lying down with the sound of waves crashing round. This free spirit in your eyes. I realize you can read between the lines. I'm lost, and I can't deny it. Hold on to what you've got deep inside. This free spirit. Here we are, 1,000 miles between us, shooting stars in the night. We've come so far, can't leave you behind me. Everything reminds me of where you are. Same sky above us, world apart. In the night, a rising star. Shine a light to find everything I'm looking for. Sweet love, gold dust, a heart that opens up. Fast lane, last train, a chance to see you again. A breathe, release, to get me off my knees. I still believe in this free spirit. In your eyes I realize you can read between the lines. I'm lost, and I can't deny it. Hold on to what you got deep inside. This free spirit. Here we are, 1,000 miles between us. Here we are, nothing's gonna end. Your free spirit, your free spirit. Hello from West Wales. Hello to you, Sue, Brendan and Declan here, along with, of course, how could we not include her, the one and only Colette. It's Thursday, which means it's number 34 of our Ask Us Anything live session with myself and Dec. Oh, now Finnessy, the famed photographer who actually, you know, this is, Niall, it's great that you're here, because Niall took all the shots for Live at Vicar Street. He took all the shots. He's taken all our Vicar Street shots, really, hasn't he? Yeah. Over the years. So if anybody's seen the stuff we've been posting up on social media over the last couple of weeks while we've been featuring this album, all the photos were done by Neil, as well as he's also been heavily involved in all our confectionery line. Niall took the photograph for our current single, Waiting Game. So great to have you here now. So, anybody having a drink? Or are we still with Declan in the zero zone? You know, Declan, I had a message came through there from somebody who was at, and it's, tell Declan he has me in the zero zone as well.
Yeah.
McIver's cider isn't bad at all, not 0.5%. Have you tried that?
No, I actually haven't tried any of the ciders.
McIver, yeah. And then actually Jane Parr sent this question. Is that Aunt and Deck? Inquired my little girl as she heard us talking. Aunt and Deck. I'm surprised that hasn't caught on. It might catch on now, I hope not. Declan's black wash, still in the wash, Deck? Your black jumper?
Yeah.
Mm. In case anybody doesn't know, I changed my outfit today. I've got a jacket on, smartened up a bit.
Your costume?
My costume, yeah. My stage costume. I got rid of the black jumper and I've moved on to a black jacket. Same t-shirt. How's Sean? You know that this is the first night of live gigs happening in Ireland. Maybe you know that. James Vincent McMorrow, who actually did a show with us in the Spirit Store many moons ago, fantastic artist, is playing a show at the Ivy Gardens to 500 people. So it's socially distanced, but it's a good sign, isn't it? I was wondering, has anybody booked any shows so far for later on this year? We've got a show, I think, and our next show isn't at the minute till next year in the Theatre Royal in Waterford. But we're just and Lennon, my class saw you on YouTube, on my YouTube account in school, and now call you the boys. Well, I'll take that any day of the week. The boys. Yuri's answered Deck. Right. Okay. So our featured album is Live at Vicar Street. And we have a lot of requests for this one. If anybody saw the email that we sent earlier, and by the way, if anybody did see that and entered the competition, we will be announcing the winner of the competition later on. And Colette, maybe you put up a subscribe option for people that don't know what I'm talking about. So it's basically we have a competition every week, but you just have to subscribe, and we'll ask you a question, and then later on in the show we'll present various prizes. But this song is a song we've never performed live. A song called I Have Dreamed. It's not on any album apart from the live album. And Dec's been busy trying to work it out. How are you getting on, Dec?
Well, between myself and Enda, I think we have it, but it's hard to play.
Yeah, because Enda made it up on the piano. Did Enda go through it with you on the guitar? Yeah?
So we think we have it. But as I said, don't be afraid if I make it clang.
Maybe a few jazz notes in this one.
Yeah.
This is, we should dedicate this one. There's a few people who've, Kieran Armstrong and Susan Crosby in particular. Yes, Kieran, this is for you in particular. Okay. I have dreamed of so many things I've yet to do. From morning till night, from darkness till light, I have dreamed. Now there are dreams of paradise, dreams waiting to come true, Dreams for gamblers and fools, some you win, some you lose. I have dreamed. There's nothing more lonely than two words, if only. No comfort in being so cruel. There are places I may never see, people I may never find, but something inside keeps you on my mind. I have dreamed, I have dreamed. There's nothing more lonely than two words, if only. No comfort in being so cruel. And when words escape me, memories won't take me to places that I've been with you. I have dreamed so many things I've yet to do. From morning till night, from darkness to light, I have dreamed, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. Well, there you have it. Well done, Declan. Not one mistake.
Well done, you too.
Cheers, Gary Clark. I think that's a nice song. I don't think he's heard it. Freda, happy belated birthday there. Cheers, Thomas from Germany. You like that? That was on our live album. Ah, cheers, Karen. Absolutely astounding. You nailed it. Well, many thanks to obviously our co-writer, Mr. Enda Walsh, who helped us put that one together. Back when we were rehearsing for Enda toured with us on Fingerprints, and then Live at Vicar Street was the last show on the tour. So we decided to try out a song that we'd just written, which was that.
And actually the album was recorded on his mobile truck.
Yeah. Was that truck previously owned by the Rolling Stones? Or was it used by the Stones? Did he say that, or did I hear that?
No, I was it Morrison owned it.
Was Vans?
Yeah.
Right.
And then I think he sold it to Pete Townsend.
Who did?
Enda.
Can you imagine Enda and Pete Townsend haggling? Haggling, you know. Come on, now look at it, you know. Pete's kicking the tires, you know. I don't like the look of that there, you know. Look, come on, give us another favour off there. And he's going, no way, no way.
You fill him once, but he won't be filled again.
Okay.
So yeah.
That was a relief, yeah.
That is really. But you know what? Because of that setting, the tuning.
Yeah.
It's drop D.
Drop D, just for any guitar players out there. It's a drop D.
Drop D.
Capo 5, drop D. Yeah. I was doing nothing, just in case anybody was wondering.
I was
the Magic Bus. That's what Enda called it, wasn't it?
Magic Bus.
Yeah. Didn't he call it the Magic Bus?
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe he did.
But that's a Hugh song, obviously.
Oh, Magic Bus is a Hugh song, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not a Hugh song,
A Hugh song. No, Hugh used to be in the Who.
Oh yeah.
He was chucked out a bit in a Pete Best sort of way. He was originally the drummer, but he had a drink problem. So they had to get rid of him and replaced him with Keith Moon, which solved all their problems. Oh, Sean,
so I'm in this funny tune, and it works for Someday Soon if you want to try that.
Someday Soon, okay.
I think.
Yeah?
Now again.
You can't be sure.
Well, I'm used to playing the old way, so I might make a mistake in this too, but.
Alright. Someday Soon, another song of Live at Vicar Street. Sean Cavanagh, you were great on the TV last week. That must be when we were on TVM. And they showed the video, which was great. We have a new single out, just in case anybody is unaware of that. I've been posting like Billio on social media.
The tune is about why do that.
Is it? Okay. Somebody's just saying, James saying the Stones mobile studio recorded Exile on Main Street. Did you know that?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yeah, in South France.
Yeah. Have you ever seen any of the documentary footage of them in the South France? Isn't it?
Yeah.
But it looked a bit fusty, did you not think?
Well, the actual down the basement where they recorded.
Yeah, it was boiling, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a bit hot and sweaty. No wonder. And Keith bogged off all the time to. I'm surprised they got anything done. And then they did all the backing vocals somewhere else. You know, remember
Yeah.
they showed you the clips of them. Have a listen to this, see if this sounds right. That's not good. What's that like?
That's good.
Okay, someday soon. Off the album Heaven and Earth and live at Vicar Street. Hang on, I need some Dutch courage before I start this. Okay, someday soon. Okay, ready?
No.
Okay, more chatting. Yeah, Morris is bringing up the point that remember the interviewer at the TVM had a flame for you from the days of the Gaeltacht. She'd been in the Gaeltacht. And then do you notice he ended it by saying I was only 3 at the time?
Yeah.
She realised how old, obviously looking at us, that made her seem. So she basically went, I was only 3 at the time. Too late. Okay, we going?
Yeah.
Someday soon you walk into this room. I'll see you, but I'll be immune. Someday soon somehow I've got to find a way to say goodbye. Find a way to let this feeling die. Somehow maybe it's me, but it's time I made my getaway. I don't know about you, now it's time I made my getaway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Call me a fool, but it's time I made my getaway. Don't know what else I can do. Now it's time to make my getaway. Someday soon you walk into this room. I'll see you, but I'll be immune. Someday soon, someday Enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Turn up Declan's guitar a bit. It sounds awesome. That's Seamus Devetti. Turn it up. Well, I'm not in control of Declan's guitar. What he really is saying there is turn down Brendan's voice, or turn down Brendan's voice and his guitar. Okay, I gotta check, just so you know what I'm drinking. Look at this. Now this is a Foxy number. This is again bought purely for the label. Those guys knew what they were doing. Declan, what are you drinking? As a non-alcoholic beverage.
It certainly is.
What are we talking about? Pardon?
Good timing, because I need a refill.
Well, he needs a refill of his. He is addicted to non-alcoholic. Its place is coming down.
Well, there's many different types.
He drinks like about 30 of these a day.
Look at these boys. 30 a day, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Look, show those four. Look, do you see how many people? Do you see how many he walked past? It's not an exaggeration. It's like he's got four in his hand.
I'm not going to drink these all together, I'm just bringing them out to show them.
This
is a peppery little number.
Peppery.
Beautiful.
Okay.
This one,
what is it?
This one's a bit like cold tea. That one's
not
peppery. That's the cold tea. And what else do I have? Old Speckled Hen. That's a bit of cold tea too. And this Patronus is, it just tastes like normal German Weissbier.
Tim Russian is saying from Portugal. Does he mean the wines from Portugal or the non-alcoholic beer? Or is he saying he's just come back from Portugal?
Let's see the wine.
Because some people have been, you know, if you didn't get back from Portugal, I think, if you're in the UK, is this a joke?
Yeah, this is Portuguese.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now apparently this is supposed to quarantine for 10 days. But luckily enough, I've been able to sneak it in past customs at the airport. So to your very good health.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers. You know, somebody's, and actually I should say that there was loads of requests for that song. So I should say that somebody soon for Joy, for Lorraine, Nolan and Jane Marie. We should say at this point that are you alright there?
Spilling it all around.
He's spilling it all around him, pedals and everything. It helps the pedals there. Declan's got, like, Declan's moved into it. He's got, during lockdown, he's acquired about another 20 pedals. Or he just used how to.
Well, you know,
he figured out how to learn the one.
We borrowed a Flint pedal.
Yeah?
From a guy just before lockdown.
Okay.
And obviously with the restrictions in travel.
Restrictions, yeah.
He's been without it. I think he thought he was giving it to me for like a week or two.
How long have you had it?
About, well, it was, yeah, it was before the second lockdown, so.
Before the second lockdown?
8 months.
You've had it 8 months. Right. Well, you can blame lockdown, saying you want to get it to.
Exactly.
But you couldn't get out of the house to give it to.
But that's it, it's Flint. It's called a Flint pedal, and it's a tremolo and a reverb.
Wow. Well, you've got me using a pedal. So check this out. I know some people wanted to turn Declan's guitar up and turn my guitar down, but not when you hear what now he's given me this pedal, and it can make this sound here. Look. Oh no, that's not it. You just leave it like that. Hang on. That could be a whole song now. You don't need to do anything else. But we will do something else. But yeah, I should also say that Colette is Fenton Higgins wants to know, guys, when's your next live gig? At the minute, it's Waterford, and I just saw somebody said there that they've bought tickets for the Waterford show in February. It's Theatre Royal in Waterford in February 2022. Now, we're hoping to get out before that, but it's all dependent on how things unfold over the next month or two. But yeah, we're dying to get out and play some shows. I should also say that Colette is going to eat me alive if I don't say that, guys, be sure to kick that bucket,
Kick the bucket.
ring the buzzer, ring the bell if you're on YouTube.
Don't
and
cause the
don't the knocker. And whatever you do, don't kick down the door. But definitely, if you're on Facebook here, like and share, because then we can we can let more people know about what we're doing. But we are going to play another song. That was a song from Heaven and Earth, and this is another song from Heaven and Earth, which reminds me, 4 weeks time we should be able to hold this album up, which is not going to cover at the minute, but we're talking about Heaven and Earth, blue vinyl, gatefold sleeve, which is going to be due in the first week of July. So maybe Colette can, if anybody wants to pre-order that now, you can get a free CD of Heaven and Earth. So maybe Colette can stick the link to the pre-order. But I said there's another song from that album called Voice on the Radio. We watched a Roman candle burn the day the world refused to turn. Even a chimpanzee can learn to act a little human. We saw a firecracker fall among the market shops and stalls, and then we wondered if it all was just an illusion. Well, time roll back again when I hear your voice on the radio. Well, time roll back again when I see the smokestack fall. Well, time roll back again when the sun collides into Jupiter. Don't you know I'd follow you anywhere? You get so tired of being told that it's your future that can be sold, until the moment stops you cold and you hear your heart beating. We're fighting for every breath that we take. We're looking for all the friends we can make, and we survive with every hand that we shake. Time roll back again when I hear your voice on the radio. Well, time roll back again when I see that smokestack fall. Well, time roll back again when the sun collides into Jupiter. Don't you know I'd follow you anywhere? I can't find a way to raise myself above this. I can't find a way to see what's before us. All I know is it's too late to close the door. Time will back again when I hear your voice on the radio. Well, time will back again when I see that smokestack fall. Well, time will back again when the sun collides into Jupiter. Don't you know I'd follow you anywhere? And that was for Barry Hughes, Kieran Moynihan, Antoinette Martin, and Mika Pikasuri, among others. Thanks a million from Linda, wonderfully soothing. Thanks a million. Yeah, well, to your good health, and guys, thanks a million for joining us this and every Thursday. It's 34 weeks. I can't believe it at this stage. And just let you guys know, we have a new single out the minute called Waiting Game. And so if you see the video on YouTube, be sure to.
Nell Finity asks the question, what is the most iconic music photograph?
Whoa,
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
Iconic photograph.
Well, it could be, you know, one of them would be, for me, one of them is the Beatles 62. There's two photographs, so that could be
Good choice.
62 to 64 and 67 to 70. I mean, I never got tired of looking at that photograph. Those guys went from sort of, they seemed to age about 20 years, just got their hair got long in, you know, during that period between both those
So is that two photographs?
That's two photographs. The red album, which was the of them, you know, in 62.
Yeah.
And then they recreated it in 1960.
Absolute classic.
Genius, like.
Classic.
Mind you, Abbey Road, there's another one. That's just the Beatles.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I bought the NME and there was a load of brilliant photographs that, God, I'm just trying to think now what about you, Declan?
Well,
I mean, there's some live photographs as well, some behind the scenes photographs.
Well, obviously, Boy, again, Aladdin Sane is a bit of a classic.
They're all album covers though. I think Wayne's probably thinking, you know, snaps that were taken either backstage or when they were on the stage.
Yeah, right.
I would imagine.
But Bob Marley never took a bad photograph.
No.
Yeah.
What about some of the punk ones are pretty good.
Yeah. The Ramones cover.
Yeah, we're back to covers. What does anybody else think? What's anybody's favourite? What did he say? Was it a rock photograph or was it?
Iconic. Yeah, the most iconic music photograph.
Yeah, you know, some brilliant photographs of. I saw recently. You know, I saw a photograph with Robert Plant and Iggy Pop. You know, sitting having a beer together.
Right.
That was pretty cool. I like the ones, you know, where you get two or three weird rock stars. For me, one of the best, I'll tell you one of the best ones is at a bar. Have you seen the photograph of Bowie, Lou Reed, and
Iggy Pop.
Iggy Pop?
Iggy Pop's got a box of fags in his
I
mouth.
think so, yeah. I mean, come on, that is a brilliant one.
Yeah,
that's definitely one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite behind the scenes photograph.
But you mentioned Diggs Hall Main Street. The photographs from the studio photographs
A brilliant
from that period.
Yeah.
Right.
Anybody else? What are we missing? Are we missing? So these are. So I suppose it's not just album covers. Julie Compton has Robert Plant in the Ulster Hall. I've never seen that photograph. Is that are we talking about him on stage? I wonder. Bruce Springsteen and the flag in the arse pocket from Linda McLaughlin. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen's got a couple of good ones. There's a couple. I love the ones like there's a couple of good ones with the Beatles and the Stones. If there's any ones like with there's a couple of good ones. There's a really good one with Chuck Berry and is it Mick Jagger.
Oh yeah.
Do you know that one? Like where he meets, where he's shaking hands with him. Johnny Cash flipping the bird. That's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
That's like a now fantasy photograph.
Yeah, there you go. Johnny Rotten on the toilet. I haven't seen that one, but that would be a good one. And Morrissey had a couple of good ones as well. The Smiths had a couple of great ones. Okay, so moving on. The Police at Cape Canaveral for the Walking on the Moon song. Yeah, well, the Police had some brilliant photographs. Yeah, that's I didn't know there was a. See if anybody recognises this song. Maybe I sometimes lie, but my crimes are small. One of these days I would have played it straight while the curtain called. I slipped up, that's all. Give me one more shot and I get right through to you. Give me one last chance, let me say what I wanted to. Oh, I died fast, I had fun blast, and the earth let go. The Grim Reaper rushed down to get in touch, said, well, will we go? As if he did not know. Give me one more shot and I get right through to you. Give me one last chance, let me say what I want to. Now is not a good time, I've had a lot on my mind. Can we call this a warning? Here lies an old friend, you're a star. Coming to get me now, I hope we go far. All dressed up for the race, it's a joke. Flying to paradise, I think I smell smoke. Give me one more shot and I get right through to you. Give me one last chance, let me say what I wanna do. So this is the bottom line, I could have done with more time. Can we call this a warning? Here lies an old friend, you're a star. Coming to get me now, I hope we go far. All dressed up for the race, it's a joke. Flying to paradise, I think I smell smoke. Oh, here lies an old friend, you're a star. Coming to get me now, I hope you go. I hope you go. I I hope you go. No, 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 no. Cheers, Mags. One more shot. That is for you and also for Fenton Higgins, Luke Cleary, Chris Dodge, Marion Murphy, and the birthday girl herself, Frida Bent. Thanks a million, guys. It must be that time of the night for competition. So, cheers, Frida. So it's competition time. I just need to steady my nerves. So I'm going to have another glass of this Portuguese. Cheers, Jane. Jane. Right, competition time. And again, for anybody who's confused about how to enter the competition, Colette, who's still on her holidays in an undisclosed location, lying on a beach somewhere, she will set up the link for the subscribe button for anybody who hasn't subscribed to our community. If you subscribe, you can enter next week's competition. But this week's competition, the question was, I was talking about I Have Dreamed in the newsletter, talking about the writing of that with Declan and Enda. And the question was, what is Enda's second name? The answer is, drum roll, Declan, Walsh. Walsh. And he's a very popular guy, so loads of people got that correct. But there can only be one winner. The tea leaves tell the story. One here. What have we got? I got 4 out, but only one can win, so I have to put the rest of them back in. Alright. The winner of this week's competition is Julie Rooney from Newton Abbey, up there in Maureen Doonan country. Newton Abbey. So I don't know if you're with us tonight, Julie, but if you are, congratulations, because you have won very, very exclusive stuff. First of all, the infamous 4 of Us coasters. You've won. And Declan's, we've raided Declan's attic yet again for more Songs for the Tempted t-shirts. Plus, there's only been 110 of these made. There's 100 numbered, the other 10 aren't, and one of the 10 is here. This is a waiting game, a current single. A copy of the featured album tonight, which is Live at Vicar Street. And to crown it all off, as if that wasn't enough, you've got the 4 of Us. Current single waiting game in chocolate form, so you know that this hasn't been around forever. Some people were questioning how long Declan had kept the chocolate in his attic, but this hasn't even got to the attic. This is like only designed, waiting game's only been out a couple of weeks, so he hasn't had time to put it in the attic. But when it was being made, they also were very clever, they've done this thing on the back of it, where I don't know if you can see that, but basically if you put your phone next to that thing, it shows the waiting game video. I've been doing it all day, trying to get the YouTube hits up. So there you go. That and many others we'll have that. It'll be winging its way to you over the next week or so. Thanks a million for everybody that entered the competition. It's been great. It's been great. 34 weeks in. Can you believe it? Can you believe it's 34 weeks in? I can't believe it. But next week we're moving on to Sugar Island. But we're going to leave you with a final song from the Live at Vicar Street album. This one was one of the first songs that we recorded, and thank God we did record, because this was a song that changed everything for us back in 1989, just before the release of our debut album, Songs for the Tempted. A song about a girl just up the road by the name of Mary, and we're going to dedicate this song to Mary Sheehan, and that's from her friend Suzanne Boland, and also to Karen Morrison from her friend Jane in Birmingham, and Serena McAteer and Caroline McCarthy. Let's see if we can remember how to play this one, Declan.
Let's do it.
Thanks again, guys, for joining us here. Week number 34. Next week, Sugar Island. Mary's got a new job, she's working in the bank, making lots of money and giving it to Frank. Frank's a married boyfriend, been that way for years. Slapped her in the face once, but says he loves her. Oh, Mary, well, why don't you have some sense? Please do something to restore my confidence. He met another woman and traveling on his own. He wrote a loving message and left without the phone. Mary still knows nothing, as innocent as snow. Everyone has heard the truth, but no less. It's your Mary. Why don't you have some sense? Please do something to restore my confidence. Let it go low. Mary's got a new job, she's working for herself, making lots of money and thinking of her health. She's colder than November, as hard as she would will. There's times I'm out there thinking I miss the one. Cause oh Mary, why don't you have some sense? Please do something to restore my confidence. Oh Mary, why don't you have some sense? Please do something to restore my confidence. Let it go, no. See the sunlight shining inside of your face. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Stop and say hello. Oh Mary, why don't you have some sense? Please do something to restore my confidence. Oh Mary, why don't you have some sense? Please do something to restore my confidence. Let it go low. Thanks so much, guys and girls, for joining us here tonight and every Thursday night. It means a lot to us, and we hope to see you next week. Colette, wherever she is. To Declan behind me, I'm Brendan Murphy. You've been listening to the four of us. Same time, same place next week. See you then.